Today top stories, August 19th, 2026. Global Intelligence Briefing. Iran tensions, Colombia quake, Ebola crisis, AI race. World's turbulent Wednesday unfolds. The world enters this Wednesday dominated by an escalating U.S.-Iran confrontation that is rattling markets and energy prices. President Trump ruled out any talks with Tehran, oil topped $91 per barrel, and Asian markets suffered a rout led by a 5% plus drop in South Korea's Kospi, even as Wall Street stabilized on a Treasury buyback announcement. Humanitarian crises dominate elsewhere. The DRC's Ebola outbreak has become the deadliest in the country's history, over 4,000 cases, 300-plus deaths. Colombia is still recovering from a devastating magnitude 7.4 earthquake that killed 300-plus, and Zimbabwe mourns nearly 100 dead in its worst-ever ferry disaster on Lake Kariba. In technology, the AI industry continues its breakneck pace with new model releases, a blockbuster Unitree Robotics IPO in China, and intensifying regulatory friction between AI labs and the EU/Washington. Hollywood is mourning actress Hayden Panettiere, 36, while Hungary swore in a new president and Colombia's earthquake recovery continues alongside ongoing conflict news from Ukraine, Gaza, and the Iran war zone. Global sports. Calendar is in a transition-heavy phase today. MLB, WNBA, MLS, tennis, and the Field Hockey World Cup are providing the biggest live action, while the NFL and college football seasons are approaching their opening weeks. The Cincinnati Open is deep into its round of 16 stage. The FIH Hockey World Cup is underway in Belgium and the Netherlands, and the BWF Badminton World Championships are producing major early-round upsets in New Delhi. In American sports, MLB's pennant races remain central. The WNBA is entering an important late-season stretch, and San Francisco has just been awarded the 2027 WNBA All-Star Game. Globally, the Esports World Cup is entering its final week, while boxing, rugby, and cricket have several significant developments despite fewer marquee. Global entertainment. Madonna tops VMAs, Spider-Man shatters records. Jenny returns as global pop explodes today worldwide. Today, global entertainment is dominated by awards season and box office records. Madonna leads the 2026 MTV VMAs with 11 nominations, edging Taylor Swift with 9 for The Life of a Showgirl era, while Hollywood's summer is historic. Spider-Man. Brand New Day set the biggest domestic opening ever, and Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey became his highest-grossing film at $1.1 billion. In Asia, Japan Release Day is headlined by Zero Base dropping their second Japanese EP Keiki Love today, and Blackpink's Jennie gearing up for a self-directed solo EP at month-end. While K-pop's industry debate intensifies as BTS announced a Grammy boycott over the new Asian pop category. The day is also marked by loss in Hollywood with the death of actress Hayden Panettiere at 36.
Microsoft Ecosystem. Microsoft supercharges entire ecosystem with Copilot AI while strategically resetting Xbox gaming profit margins. Microsoft's product ecosystem is defined by aggressive AI integration and strategic modernization across its entire portfolio. The company is embedding agentic AI deeply into developer tools like Visual Studio and GitHub Copilot, while enhancing enterprise platforms such as Dynamics 365 and SQL Server with AI-ready data capabilities. Concurrently, Microsoft is refreshing its hardware lineup with the Surface Pro 12 and Surface Laptop 8 to exclusively leverage new Copilot Plus features. At the same time, the company is navigating complex market dynamics, including managing Windows 10 end-of-support transitions amid geopolitical shifts, addressing critical Azure portal security patches, and executing a strategic margin reset plan for its Xbox gaming division to ensure long-term profitability by 2030. Copilot supercharges Microsoft 365 with AI-driven dashboards, modern apps, smarter teams, and secure automation. Across Microsoft 365 and the Power Platform, August 19, 2026 news centers on major Copilot expansion, SharePoint-connected dashboards, Power Apps modern controls reaching general availability, strengthened Microsoft 365/Entra security deadlines, and Teams updates tied to AI-driven meeting and voice experiences. The overall theme: deeper AI integration, accelerated migration timelines, and more agent-based automation across the entire cloud stack. Google Ecosystem. Alphabet accelerates ecosystem evolution through supply chain shifts, deep convergence and cross-platform Gemini integration. Google's overarching ecosystem strategy centers on supply chain restructuring and deep cross-platform integration. The primary corporate focus highlights Alphabet's strategic decision to completely migrate manufacturing of Pixel smartphones, smartwatches, and wireless earbuds away from China to India and Vietnam by 2027 to mitigate supply chain risks. Concurrently, Google continues to accelerate its long-term project to unify Chrome OS and Android into a cohesive, AI-first operating system built in partnership with Qualcomm. While Workspace experienced brief service disruptions with Google Drive, system-wide platform rollouts across Google Play, Maps, and Android 17 continue to emphasize deep-level Gemini AI automation and seamless cross-device synchronization. Apple ecosystem. Apple surges with leaks, betas, and ecosystem shakeups as major devices quietly advance. Apple is seeing major movement today across hardware, software, services, and regulatory fronts. The biggest themes: new product leaks, beta OS releases, App Store policy changes, emerging issues with iCloud, and next-gen device rumors. Thank you for watching. See you next time.